Cleared the voice. So, what is up, everybody? Hopefully, everybody is able to hear and everything is okay. I'm gonna probably say everything is fine. Hey, Steve, man, what's going on? So, haven't explored this map like at all. It's got a very mountain region kind of feel to it, but yeah, we're gonna kind of explore today. Yeah, man, everything's cool. Everything's actually pretty good for once. So I need a tractor. I also need to turn off automatic engine start. I don't think some of the settings stay. Where are you? Where is that? Tractor. There we go. Save, of course. All right. So what do we own? What is ours? I still don't know the controls to this. Okay, so we owe 2 of them, 1 of those. We got 100 grand. All right, so let's take a look at a harvester because we've already used the harvester in the other one. Very, very beat me to death kind of fun. I had more than enough fun there. All right, so 285, and we've got only another 100 on us. Okay, well, let's get everything going. Yeah, the dually is, well, it's the dually. It is very, very stiff. Let's just put it that way. I mean, I can't be too awful mad at it. It's done its job pretty well. Alright, go ahead and get this guy. Get you going. Fiat. So we're not going to use this. I'm just going to go ahead and take it and sell it. Store is apparently down this way. Oh, there's like a road. Oh my god, it's so slow. It's really nice looking though. Like, it's not a bad looking tractor. I just don't have a use for it. We're gonna go big really quick on the live stream. So probably play it out like we did. What live stream did I do? County Line. Something I wish we could have done. Well, I'm gonna in the correct direction. Yeah, it was not a fun truck. It's a 2012 model Chevrolet Dually, and you know, and it's not a fun truck. It took forever to go where I was trying to go. So all in all, I didn't have a good time. I started that trip. I started recording whenever I hit Route 60 in Minnesota. You know, after like the way station and everything, and you know, that trip was only supposed to be like 8 hours round. I left at, what time did I leave? It was either a shade before 10 or a shade after 10. No, 3,500. So yeah, it was a long day. About 12 hours is what I was in the truck for. So I got yelled at by work for working too late. They didn't seem to understand, you know, what was going to take so long and everything. Like my direct boss was okay with it, but HR was not happy with me. Mainly because I had 5 days of vacation, you know, without a computer and everything. And I come back to work and I end up on overtime. Like, I still had overtime. That's just not the way things should be. This town does not look like California, like at all. This looks like a eastern, like a round night area. Yep, long big crew cab. The big boy. It's our you know, shuttle truck anytime we have to go to Manning, which is about 3.5 hours away. Not a bad deal, it's just at best. I'd rather drive the pop truck. The pop truck seems to be the better one. Alright. For this guy. Oh yeah, we got a lot more money there. So good. This guy is doing okay. We need to get started. Yeah, there's a few things I want to get done. The Bourbon is the my Suburban. I've got a '99 model Suburban. I need to do a video on it one day. It's my camping truck. I like to you know, take it out. I originally bought it to. Will you please, you ignorant ass things. I originally bought the Suburban to go, like, travel in a lot, but, things did not pan out that well. But what do you do? Well, keep on keeping on. Alright, next one. We need a plow. Yeah, the Suburban's nothing special. It's a good truck. It's just, well, it's a Suburban. It eats gas, so it's still fun to drive. Really don't know if I want to get a bigger tractor right yet. What land do we have? Okay, so we've got like this whole area. This area. I'm not going to deforest all that. Churches. Much. I need somewhere. Work a dirk. Field 18 is a possible thing. I think we've got some crops in storage too. Oh, that's the square body Suburban. The actual Suburban goes like back to 48, I think, was the first year you could like get a Suburban. Like, they've been around forever. It's actually GM's longest lasting. Yeah, it's the longest named vehicle that the General Motors Corporation makes. And by named, I mean, you know, Suburban. Like your numbered trucks, like your K and C series, those are the longest lasting because they've been around since before World War II. Or is it right after? Might be post-war. Can't really remember. Alright, so we've got one case. I don't see us needing two case. Could just go ahead and get a tractor. Let's see here. What can we get? I want a pretty big tractor. Wow. God dang, everything's so expensive. Do I have some like mod tractors? Ooh, that. Let's go back. Medium tractor. I feel like this is still the best bang for the buck. Okay, so we go to 261 horse, right? And it's 143. I don't think that there's a tractor. Okay, that thing goes 3. Yeah, but it's 238 grand for a fucking 6R. Get a Puma. I don't think I've ever had a Puma. What do I want to use here? 210, 280 for 211. I want to use a Massey? We don't need two cases though. We'll always have a case. I always like the cases. Stara. 180. God. Yeah, this is like my problem. I don't really... That's 271 for 210. That's just ridiculous. That's like power creep. Get a fast track. 235, so middle of the road for 196. 196. Yeah, let's do that. Get a fast track. Basically, I'm just going to be getting all the stuff I normally get. Let's go ahead and sell this for 87 grand. Yes. 240. Ooh, 240. How much were you? You were 238. For 269 horse. What else we got? 50. Ooh. Prohibitively. Who gets a big bud? Like the most. That's like your bang for the buck. Really, I mean, if you want like big power. But it's too big for the field, so we have. God, I can't like breathe. Maybe a 7R. But that's kind of limiting what we can use. What implements? I'm still learning all the implements. Okay, that's 240. So that's not bad. That's 4 meters wide. Cultivator. Like a trailed horse or something. 500, that's 400. Okay, not... How about a disc? 180 horse. For this one. I don't want to use it later anyway. It's 31 grand. No, I need a plow. I need a plow first. Okay, so 225. 239. Yeah, okay. We'll just go with the John Deere. The 7 Series. The Michelin's on it. I really don't care, and it's not worth $1,000 to me. All right, bye. Yes. Okay. Good. That's now ours. I'm not going to do transport missions. I'm not a fan. I did the couple on the videos, and I didn't have that much fun with them. Like, they were interesting, but I just didn't enjoy them that much. Like, if it was like hauling grain like, constantly, then, you know, that'd be kind of cool. Okay, so we should... Whoa, where the hell am I going? Oh my god, I don't know my way around this freaking map. Where's the road? Okay, down there. But yeah, we'll get some of this stuff working. Okay, so we got our guy going. We should be either done. No, it's still going. We need to get that field going. We'll use this to cart out of the field. Then we'll use, I don't know, we'll figure it out. It's gonna be okay. I want to go, well, as soon as we get back, I want to see what fields are what. And maybe we'll tackle a big, I'd like to do a big cotton harvest. I think that job's pretty cool. Helper F is done. Good. So we'll take stock of what all we have. Like right now. Alright, so we've got a field that we can turn in. We got 24 and 25 we can turn into one. That's not bad. Or no, you. That is corn. Okay, so... God, I don't know any of the field numbers now. 8. Field 8. Okay, you only got this many. Great. Field 7 harvesting. Field 7 is soybeans. Alright, yeah. Let's go do that. That seems like a job. What do we have for in-stock stuff? I have like 15,000 liters. Jesus. Okay, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Let me get this thing. Now, I think that they're adding like terrain editing while in the game as well. Somebody had a picture of it on like the beta, and it looked pretty wild. So I'm hoping that that's like an actual thing. So that'd be, you know, pretty interesting. Alright, there we go. Okay, so this guy's done for right now. We're not going to do that job with this. I'm not going to sit through that. Alright, so let's shut this down. Let's go ahead and accept that contract in field 7. You get to use the CR10 and Tetra, so I'm okay with that. Lease items. Good. Sweet. How's this thing like look inside? Oh, it looks right. Alright, field 7 is like up there. Alright, not bad. Hopefully the stream is going pretty good. I've got it running at 1080 now, so it should look okay. Hopefully the frames are pretty good and we're not like dropping out or anything like we were before, because this is the first time streaming on the new setup. Alright. Let's make the next left. It's like up on a plinth. I kind of like this layout better than the German map. Sweet. Well, at least they're working good. The whole like computer issue was starting to get just absolutely annoying. Yes. I hear now. That's fine. I'm fat, I don't need to eat that much. Alright. We can go in here, at least. What's the straight edge? Okay, we're on the straight edge. Good! Everything is actually working out. Yes. I think it will be. I don't have any of the save game stuff from 17 now. I just decided that it would be best to, you know, not worry about it. I mean, yeah, I'm waiting on, you know, modded maps and everything. What? There we go. I'm interested to see what the maps are going to be like. Oh, what the hell? I think it's going to be... That's a... Is it a bug or is it a feature? Game. Giants, your game is going bonkers right now. What's going on? Is that boat? Okay, that's odd. I haven't had that happen. Alright, let's get him on a worker. Let's go ahead and get this guy. Yes, there are a ton of bugs. I am not, to be fair, I mean, I doubt that I can make a video game, but, this has been rough. Let's just say that. This has been, like, probably one of the roughest releases that I've been, like, a part of. I haven't bought, like, a game on release in a very long time. So, it being kind of funky monkey is, kind of disheartening. Because I was expecting, you know, as much as they hyped it, you know, you'd think you would play your game. You know, because it's like, okay, play the game, check for bugs. You know, I'm not your QA, you know. But, yeah, some of these people, yeah, like some of them, the bugs are like hilarious. Like the floating cotton bales are like hilarious, kind of, until you start thinking about it, and then you're like, how did all these people make this game, and that many people played it, and nobody realized that. Nobody noticed that the cotton bales would float, you know? It's like, how does that even come to pass? Also, I'm not sure, you know, spacing here is a little bit weird, a little bit odd. All right, so our farm. All right, let's park this up out of the way. Actually, we can go ahead and have it start planting. I just don't know what we're gonna plant. Probably some very high yield stuff. Okay, what's going for good money? That oat price is like ridiculous. Barley's actually up. Why barley's up? These prices are nuts. Yeah, these prices are ridiculous. I do want to do some sugarcane on here too. I just want to try all the things, basically. Yeah, I don't see any reason not to do soybeans. Like, that's a ridiculous good price. So we should be able to, like, just storm through everything. Okay. Oopsie daisy. You ready? Yeah. Go. Have at it. That engine start. I don't know what motor this has in it. I can probably tell you. Oh, you can't see it. Probably a 9-liter. Yes, start. Oh, I'm so glad that that's fast. Okay, so scroll wheel doesn't work there. Wheat. Port grain elevator or the restaurant. is where? Oh, it's in the middle of town. That's the closest too. Good, we'll take that there. Unknown reason. What the world? Game. Seriously? Like, I needed to do this in a timely manner. This is not fun. I'm not having a good time. This is not this is not good. Yeah, this is swing on in here. There we go. Right now. Okay, it seems fine now. You're being dumb. Alright. Restaurant. No, it's definitely, I mean, I'm sure that there's going to be some growing pains. But there's a lot of stuff here that makes me go, that's probably not good. I haven't done anything with animals either. Really need to get on all this stuff. Restaurant's gonna be the next left. And this is it? Yes, apparently this is it. Because all restaurants have a grain dump. Oh my god, that's just ridiculous. For wheat. $10,000. I like easy mode. Easy mode is best mode. Easy mode is also Alex not being able to drive mode. Go ahead and put the big sides on this trailer. That way we can actually haul, you know, a good amount. There we go. All right, let's go to customize. 12,000 for 2,000, customize. There we go. Good. Now we can haul all the grains. I meant to catch this. Oh well. It'll be fine. Get his turn on. The interior of this, like, I really like the materials that they used. Like, there's so much going on. I don't know, he's normally in by now. Probably working, I'd say. Because I think he was working as much as I was, really. So I really can't be mad, you know, if he don't show up. It's fine. He was in the comments the other day. I thought this thing said it was 80% full. Here we go. Park this guy up. You're doing good. Like I get some random FPS drops, like on my end. Like I can definitely tell that it's happening, like right now, and then it'll just stop. Very weird. Ugh. Need a nap. Dude, electricians make bomb money. I can't blame you like one bit there. If you stick to that and get like an apprentice onto a good job, then that's gonna be like killer. You have no idea. Fabio, man, what is going on? A long time no talk. And I am doing quite well. How about yourself? I think I need to turn down my steering rate. It seems very twitchy. My wheel still doesn't work. Even after, I don't know what patch I'm on, but it doesn't work. So, still not happy about that. The only ones that seem to have support right now is Logitech. And that's kind of like annoying. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear it, man. Alright, let's go sell this. Make a little bit extra cash. Get this farm rolling. We need a plow. We got a tractor for the plow at least. This is a big enough tractor. Oh yeah, you'll definitely make bank for retirement if you're only 22. Like you could take a 5-year apprenticeship somewhere and get your master certs, and everything would be pretty good. My thoughts on FS19 right now is it is a buggy mess, but pretty fun. I can't really complain because I complained all through FS17 and I had horrible trouble getting some things to work. FPS seems to be kind of floaty on AMD, but other than that, it's pretty stable. Like it's not killing my eyes like 17 did. And I also just passed the place I need to go. Favorite feature? There are a couple. I really like the dynamic steering, especially for mouse and keyboard, because that's what I'm stuck with right now. The no turn back thing for the setting is pretty freaking sweet. I can honestly say. A bunch of my favorite features are just in like the setting itself. So like your steering back speed, we can slow that down to 50%, and you have to be rolling forward for it to turn back. So it makes, you know, driving rear pretty good, pretty easy. And we just made 13 grand. Good, we're on track. Next thing, we can sell at. Well, here again. Yeah, we'll just dump here. I'm not going to drive across town for 20 bucks. So we have 15,000 liters of barley. Oh, no, you come back. I have, what is it, 1.2? I think. This is the current version that I'm on. And I'm having some issues. Or I should be on 1.2. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm on 1.2. Because 1.3's got this terrain deformation on it, I think. Like, I can't use my wheel. So, that's kind of a problem. I don't like not using my steering wheel. I bought it for a reason. FPS has been... Actually, it's gotten worse since the updates. When I first got the game, it was rock steady. And then I started noticing, like, little things. And I thought it was my settings in OBS. Because I hardly ever play a game anymore without recording. So, it's odd, to say the least. I'm sure that they'll get it, but it, like, I kind of want to say it feels rushed. I know that they put out a deadline. Morning next week. Okay, good. That would be nice. That would be, like, the best thing. I think that they should have taken a little bit more time. Even if they had to push back, like, a little bit, I would have rather had the game delayed by a month. And them just flat out admitting, hey, we've got these issues that need to be fixed before you guys have at it. And, you know, if they got them fixed then, freaking great. If not, then they can sort it out later. But... sorry, I've got like the yawns really bad. Me and Steve were talking a bit ago about the floating cotton bales. Like, I'm not sure how that got past internal testing. Things like that make you go, what happened here? You know? Come on. And I really do not like this. You can't make that go away. You cannot make the, whatever you want to call it, that little pulp thing, it won't go away. I don't think we can get a plow for 30 grand. No, it's 59. Oh man, it's fine. Not like you're not even, you know, doing half bad. So this is okay with me. Everything is kosher. Everything is fine. I guess I don't know if I told you guys or not, but one of our well, the only other mechanic besides me quit, and I wasn't a mechanic whenever I got hired. I was the electrical guy building harnesses and stuff, and I got pulled over into mechanic, and the other guy left for another place, and I have 2 months worth of training in all the stuff, and had to take over the entire shop, so I'm not having the best time at work. I'm barely staying where I need to stay, and we have customer, you know, they're coming in, they're done for the season, so their poo pumping season is complete, and now they are looking at me going, okay, we need this stuff serviced by, you know, spring, because they'll do like other fields in the spring, or do like a second injection or whatever. And it's just little old me. Well, Matt helps too. Matt's a general manager, and you know, they don't leave me hanging or anything, but geez, I am like sleepy all the time. Don't you do it. Stay there and empty. Okay, well, I can't say yet. This is the first time I played on Ravenport. Felsburn is pretty nice, but this feels like, I understand that they were going for California, but you take away like, you take away like that the monastery thing, and then you have an eastern farm. The like they feel like normal, you know. Do I have soys? Yes, I do. They feel like normal, like maps. Like this looks more like an East Coast farm than it does any West Coast farm that I've ever seen. Like just the way it's tucked down in the valley. And like if you took away that, then that's what it is. Felsburn has got its own feeling. If I were to guess, wow, that is a ridiculous price. Barn. It's like right there. It's right there. How do I get there? But I'm going to say that Felsburn was probably made before this map. Just by like the way it feels when it's laid out. On this one, I'm playing the, like we inherited the farm, the easy mode. I'm on easy. So we're just kind of rolling through it. Mainly, I wanted to play the game and get some equipment without cheating money. So, the first thing we did, we sold the Fiat in one of the cases, and we bought the 7R with a base motor. We've done the upgrade to the Strotman or whatever, and yeah, that's about all we've got done. We've got a I am in the wrong place, possibly. No? Oh, it's over there. Well, that's like a very odd spell point. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of goof around, see where we can go, see how the rest of the game mechanics are going to play out. Because the video series is like a very, very slow start, like I did on... Did I read this wrong? Soybeans. Central grain elevator. I'm an idiot. Okay, that's actually up past where we're working. I don't know how I messed that up, but oh well, I messed it up. So let's just go take this grain for a ride into the tree. I kind of wish that they fixed the physics a little bit. I am pretty used to playing with all like my mods, my realism mods. And this is, it's okay, I guess. But it's no fill type index or anything like that. Yeah, I know. I mess up a lot. But, you know, at least I learn a little bit every once in a while. Hopefully this road goes up there. No, John's road does not go up here, so we gotta go all the way to the shop. But yeah, I wish the physics were a little bit more etched out. Can I go this way? No, I still can't. I don't know where any of these roads go. Let's get on up here. Yeah, because we played with better fuel usage, MR. But in the MR thing, was it MR? Yeah, it was MR because I had the files for MR. And after I updated all the files, like some of the tractors were like ridiculously slow taking off, and it actually felt like a real one. And you know, I didn't used to care, and then I got my job, and now it's just kind of like I'm really used to how they feel now, which is a completely different like attitude about it. You know, normally I never cared before about like how fast like we just we take off. You know, it never bothered me before. And then I drive around the 8300, you know, most days, a few times a day, and it's like, no, the tractor does not accelerate like that at all. And I actually rather enjoy how it does it in real life, because you can just kind of like, it's got like the little shifty thing, and you just bing 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 bing, and you just accelerate, you know, however you want to. And it's, you know, because I'm not pulling around a giant piece of equipment most days, it's pretty fun just kind of goofing around, you know, the shop, moving things around, and like understand like how all the hydraulics work, and you know how they're not like really precise. And I kind of wish that we could get that jitteriness in farming sim whenever you use tractor, like a tractor loader, because it's not smooth. Unless you turn it down really slow, it's not smooth. Can I please sell? Yes, monies. The snowblower is a very touchy subject, because we kind of maybe sort of got lied to. It's not a bad blower, but if like my problem is I should have measured it. Okay, I should have pulled out a tape measure and been, yes, that is 9 foot wide, because the 8300 is not built like this 7R, right? So an 8300 is around the size of this 7R, but we've got wide tires, right? So the snowblower needed to be the same width or wider than our wide tires, and we figured, you know, 9 foot should do it. We called up the guy, really nice guy, but we're not sure if he, you know, is... Okay, I'm not going to talk bad about him. We measured it 90 inches whenever we got it back to the shop, because we got it bolted up to the tractor and it was too narrow. So 90 inches is not 90 or 9 feet. And yeah, there was a slight irritability. Where is this? So we're gonna have to modify it, and you know, it needs fixed up and everything anyway. It's kind of if I had to guess like the year, it'd probably be like a 90s model snowblower, and it's not really that heavy. We've been thinking about running it on the Massey. Matt has a small Massey 80, and we think that it could actually run it, which would be kind of cool, because I like that old Massey. It's just, it's old, it's beat up, it works well. It's my kind of thing. This guy's gonna be done with this here quickly. But yeah, all in all, I gotta say, I mean, it's not like a bad purchase. It's just like, I made the mistake, I didn't measure it. Matt didn't verify it. The guy, you know, told us, you know, what it was. You know, there was too much trust going on, and you never trust. There is this guy. Not like old and rusty, but more like I can look at that snowblower. I know immediately how it goes together. I can tell how its manufacturing process was. You know, I understand, you know, everything about it. I can go take 4 carriage bolts out of it. And I can take one of the bearings off of the auger. You know, I can look directly at it and go, okay, it is this. You know, we need this part. We need to fix it this way. It has to be done like this because it is this one thing this broke or whatever. It is rusty, but not like rusty. You know, it's got some surface on it. We are going to paint it and, you know, make it nice. But we didn't want a newer one because, well, why get a brand new one for 12 grand when we got the one for 1200? You know, it's chain driven, it's not gear driven. So every time we use it, you spray a little bit of oil on it, it works. You know, it fits the tractor. Everything's fine. It's just older, you know, it's cheaper. And that's kind of like weird to say. Like, I don't know what our exact profit margins are at work, but it's substantial. And some of our units sell for almost $500,000, and we're like, yeah, let's buy this $1,200 old snowblower for the back of this tractor. You know, it's, our company isn't hurting any, but we are frugal. Like, we go out and just, we'll buy old things, you know, to use. And unless it comes to like the wiring, then we have like the best stuff. We've got a wire cutter that's like $500,000, but it can do like, how many feet was it a minute? I want to say it's like 10,000 feet a minute it can cut, and that's cutting, laboring it, and putting 1 crimp on, and it can do 2 crimp. But yeah, yeah, we buy old stuff like that, like the John Deere. The John Deere comes from the main plant. Whenever, you know, Matt took and they built the new building up here, they asked him, hey, do you want like a new tractor? And he looked over and there was the 8300 sitting in the back of the lot. Like, no, I'll just take that. What, really? You don't want like a new one? He goes, no. He goes, I know what that one will do. You know, if it's cold outside, I know if I put number 1 in it, it'll start every time. I don't have to call somebody to work in it. We've got, you know, all the diagnostic hardware here. Our part shop has everything for that tractor. So we went that route instead of like a brand new one. Whereas on the application side of things, out of Manning, they have like 3 brand new John Deere 4-wheel drives. You know, and they're great tractors. And yes, we should have them on application because, you know, that's what they're meant to do. But having a tractor that I think I've put like 40 hours on it since I've been there, you know, having a brand new tractor with that few hours on it, it doesn't make, you know, much sense to go out and buy a brand new one. So we got the old 8300. Now I love that tractor. It's a very, very good tractor. It's got duct tape on like the steering column and stuff, but you get in it, it turns over twice, it starts right up, revs up to 1200, and you just get it and go, you know. Speaking of which, I gotta fix the hydraulics on. They are leaking. I think I got a bad O-ring or a bad Pioneer fitting. One of the two. It's on the rear hydraulic manifold. But yeah, it does everything we need to do. It's like our forklift. It's a Doosan. The Doosan. It's older. Works good. I like it. So, you know, it needs replaced at this point, though. It is, it's not done very well. It's, it kind of smells bad. And it is propane operated. I hate this plow. I'm not like the best in the world with this plow. Mainly because it's like an on-land plow. It's so skinny. I want my big plows back. Kind of miss like my my Ripper plow in 17. My favorite one, the Weeba. The Weba. Whatever it was. I really, really liked that plow. That was such a good one. Alright. Kind of line this out. Got things I need to keep an eye on. Got like things running. If I this here, what is going to happen? I wonder what happens if I just hit H right now. No, it's done. Hey, how about now? There we go. Alright, get that guy going. You are pretty full. We're getting close to the end. How's the contract looking? Contract is at 58%. I forgot about the subsoilers. Oh my god. Oh, he's right. I forgot about the subsoiler. It's so much better in every way, and I forget that it's a stock thing. Ah. Oh, okay. I'm okay now. I'll live. Oh no. But they only got the 3 meter. Well, no, it'd be easier to plow with. Oh, that sucks. This is why I don't get paid to play video games. You go and do your thing. There you go. Let's actually... There's something I wanted to look at. Like, no lie. I want to see something if they modeled it. Okay. So... Is it 4 meter? Back here. Oh, it is. Oh, that sucks. Oh, they got a 6 meter one. Oh, no, no, no. That's 500 horsepower. We ain't got the power. Anyway. So, everybody knows I used to work for Wilson, right? I wonder who made this. I'm so curious. I kind of want to lease this. I need $6,400 to lease it, though. I need to look at it. So I need to make some money. I'm in the way of my own money making. Oh, I got helpers on seed. Oops. But yeah, so I used to work for Wilson and used to, you know, do the kingpins and everything. And we made that trailer, okay? So, I know everything about that trailer except for slopes and bulkheads. I've done everything else on it, right? Yeah, it's separate, but not like, well, I don't know. I've never used it in game. I don't think that you can use them separately in the game. All right, Fabio, man. We'll see you later, bub. Thanks for stopping by. Nice talking to you again. All right, corn. Please bring back squirrel wheel. 1,300. Restaurant 1,300. It's going down. Good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lease that trailer. And we probably won't use it for a very long time. In game, you can easily find apartment. Can you really? They actually modeled that? Oh my god, that's awesome. If I can show you why they don't really do that in real life. Because the center bulkhead it sits lower than the norm one. But oh, anyway, back to the story. So, Wilson and Lennox built the Giants Wilson trailer. Okay, so that means Tucker, the guy I worked with, welded up the Kingpin, or Glenn welded up the Kingpin. So if it is an aluminum Kingpin, then it's Tucker. If it is steel, then it's Glenn. And I'm interested to see whose it is. And I'll also look at the rear. I can tell you who made the rear. Just depending on how it's modeled in game. I know who built it, what they've done, and everything like that. Oh yeah, this is going to be more than enough to rent me a trailer. Yep, there it is. Alright. Trailer. I can't believe I'm wasting money. I hold 60,000 liters. That's ridiculous. We're going to lease this. Yes. Yes. There we go. Yeah, you can, but you can't get under it. I have to be under it. Like, you can't go, like, down. That was what I was trying to do earlier. Oh my god, I can't drive. Oh, that lag spike. Come on back. Come on back. There we go. Like, I'm really curious. This is legit the first time I looked at it in game. And I've built 2,000 of these, okay? I was the person that called it out whenever they had the screenshot and they wouldn't show it. Because of these, okay? These little things. These sides are Wilson only. Ah, Jason Glenn built it. There we go. It's actually modeled okay, really, for what it is. These two holes, unless they've changed, are not there. So that is what we call a wow, this is like an old style. Never mind. This is kind of cool. This is really cool, okay? So there's different styles, and I know this is the old style because it has these two little triangle plates right here, right? And these two triangle plates, and then there's a piece here that goes in and goes around. This is really cool. So it's the old style pickup plate. Wow, I've only built like a few of these. Okay, so that's pretty cool. That is like legit cool. I'm gonna have to like do a standalone video on this now. Who built the rear? Yeah, it's steel. So that'd be Jake and him. Jake and Ernie, the old fuckers. Yep, they're the ones that done that. So these are hucks. They're not bolts. They're not welds. They're hucked. And you got a weld here, a weld that goes down like this, and a weld on the back side right here. Okay? That's all that holds that in. And then a weld there and two holes that to get plugs. And right here are supposed to be plug welds, but they got them as hooks. So that is actually really, really cool. Like, no joke. That is cool. You can't see the air tank, I don't think. Can you? No, you can't. The rear air tank sits right here, and that'd be really cool if they added it in. I did like this job, but Kenny's an asshole. So Kenny's the plant manager, and I don't care. He's a fucking prick. But yeah, they got like the stickers right. That's the correct lights. Our rails for the tarps and handhelds. Slopes. Our cranks ain't like this though. They're made different. And so, what you call a slope is this area right here. That's called a slope. And we're gonna spend a little bit more money. Need a dolly. $1. We're gonna lease this for like $700. Yes. Okay. So this is important. All right. So technically, no, it was not union based. I got paid $15 an hour. It sucked. So technically, I could have been the one to build the Kingpin in this trailer because it's steel. All right, so let's uncover it. Now, this is what I was talking about. Let's see if I can get up here in it. All right. So this bulkhead would, you know, it separates the loads, right? They don't normally run that high, I don't think. I want to say they run about right there. So all the bulkhead does is keep it from shifting. And yes, you can do 2 separate grains in them, but it's not normal, right? So slopes, all those slopes, I know the guy that built them. I know the guy that built some bulkheads. Well, there's a couple guys that built both. Then these are hoppers. I built hoppers. Oh my god, that job sucks. Anybody that likes building hoppers is inhumane and probably on some kind of drug. And we got tarps and ladders, and I built all kinds of these ladders. Like, I'm really, like, it's bad, you know? Like, I hated that job, but I loved that job at the same time. Like, these are built on a, who's the maker of that brake press? Trump. It's a Trump brake press. So you take in a fancy piece of laser cut aluminum and you build this bend, this bend, this bend, this bend. That's all there is to it, and then they get welded right here in the corners, and they make a funny jig that you just put it in and turn it, right? Hello. Who is here? Star Citizen. Carrick's out. Good. Yay. But yeah, like, I used to do all this. Like, I've been in that factory, like, all over it, you know? So it's kind of interesting to look at. I'm like, that just tickles me. I don't know why. This guy here, he's having a rough day. This guy here is costing me a ton of money. Like, there's nothing janky about this field. I don't understand what the issue is. Let's try empty them out and see what happens. We have to take this down off the mountain. Wonderful. But yeah, I used to build all that stuff. We got bounced around a lot. But now I have a trailer that we have to use somehow. Alright, so fastest way. Fastest way. If I keep going around in circles, I'll find the fastest way. Might be able to snake my way down through that. Yeah, it looks like I can. Like, a lot of people quit around the time that I did too. It was just, whoa, I about tipped. That's new. Like, the plant was okay. The people I worked with was okay. But our plant manager sucked. He was just horrible and an asshole. Like, you tell him something, you know, like if somebody was like legit doing their job unsafely or something, or, you know, not showing up for work or not doing any of the stuff. You know, just being just a horrible person in general, right? So you go in and tell him about it. Well, that's the first I've heard of it, was always the answer. You know, that's the first he's heard of it. And that was such a cop-out that, you know, well then, you know, that problem would keep going on and on and on. And then you'd call him on it. Like when his boss is there, you know, you straight up call him on it. Well, you've been told this. Well, nope. That's the first I've heard of it. So we started writing stuff down, and then that got us in trouble. Writing stuff down like that people were doing, and you know, if we would go tell them, you know, that something was going on. You know, I like to think that I'm a pretty calm individual most of the time, but I legit put my fist through a whiteboard at work because this guy, he's just annoying. I had to work with him every single day, and I was going nuts. I'm not talking about Tucker either. Tucker was good shit. This other guy, I hated working with him, and I complained and complained and complained. And you know, I'm like, okay, this is what it is. This is what it is. And I just snapped one day, and I was done. Like, I was legit done. And, well, this is the first I've heard of it. I called him out on it right there. No, it's not. This is not the first you've heard of it. This is like the 10th time I've personally been inside of your office telling you, you know, stuff that's going on. Do not lie to me. Yeah, I mean, like, make an attempt or something. That was my thing. Like, don't lie to me. Like, I hate that. I hate when people lie. Like, it just... There's no sense to lie. But he did every single day. I think the only reason he was plant manager is because they were just tired of him. They're like, here, we'll give you this job. Just shut up. Leave us all alone. Because he's not good at anything besides running like slave labor. That's about it. He doesn't really have a particular set of skills. He's just kind of there. He exists. And I know it's odd of me to be talking like bad about people because I have never. But yeah, that guy just... work of art right there. But that's going to be the first you'll hear of it. Alright, so how close is this job? Yeah, we're 99%. We get 13 grand too. That's a pretty good kick in the pants. Can't get out. But no, I really did. I enjoyed the people I worked with. They were a good bunch of people. I still talk to most of them like almost every day. You know, they still watch my channel and stuff. You know, I get texts from them all the time. I used to go to the gym with Tucker all the time. And, you know, I don't now. I need to. But, yeah, just the nerve of some people's kids. I think I can go this way. Feels like I can go this way. I probably went the wrong way. Where am I going? I need to be up here, I think. We're just taking a Sunday drive here. Yeah, I definitely need to be up here. Good. Yeah, that is my life at Wilson Trailer. That is how it was every single day. But I will do a legitimate review on the on that trailer one day. Make a funny video or something. Oh yeah, it's just dumb. It makes me mad because I like to think that I'm a pretty decent worker, and just being treated like that just sucks. Wow, we got $11,000 on top of that. Holy shnikes. Oh, we're rich. Okay, good. All right, so I'm actually gonna leave it there. I'll be on tomorrow, hopefully earlier. We have a prototype boat. Is that one in the bay, in the first bay as you walk in the door? I think I took a picture of it. I can't remember. And I have to get it out the door. So that is where I'm going to leave it. Let's go ahead and save it. And all will be good. Steve, man, good to talk to you. And I will be back on tomorrow. So I'll see you guys later.